theater plays in the theater, correct?
I have dabbled in the theater, yes.
In the theater plays in the theater.
Oh, also failed theater star Amy as well.
Whoa!
Thanks.
I'm
Hey.
still active. I'm still active in theater, so I'm not going to take the failed.
Working. Oh,
Yeah.
hello everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to new at Sideshow Live. My name is Paul, and I am joined by 3 failed theater actors.
I've never done it. I failed to start.
So you failed to start. Matt
wait,
has
no,
failed.
second
Matt
grade?
has failed to quit.
Yeah.
And Amy, I'm afraid to say anything bad about Amy. I'm pretty sure she's still my boss. So, welcome in everyone. Happy Thursday. I don't have my watch on me. The 10th. Oh, happy June 10th, everyone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that came up quick. So, welcome again to New at Sideshow Live, your one-stop shop for all things happening under the Sideshow umbrella, and of course everything that is happening in the world of pop culture. Now, before we get started, whether you're watching on the Sideshow Facebook page, the Let Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, because we have so many events and so many things coming up very shortly. You're definitely going to want to be in the know very as much as humanly possible, I imagine. You know what's good? I'm starting to feel this espresso kicking in. It's going to be a good show, guys. And then Matt went to go. I think he's just done with me. So
I think he's handling the pterodactyl problem that we've all been having lately.
yeah, I've always said that sure is method acting. So, all right, everyone, we are going to get started very shortly. But Rob, could you please bring up that schedule real fast, and we'll walk everyone through. We're going to go over what is happening today at Sideshow, as far as like streams, and then we've got some of our giveaways running, and then just some, some notes, some memos for all of you, and then we're moving along to nowatsideshow.com, what is on our website, what you can find if you go to our website right now, and then of course our daily deal of the day. I feel like that's redundant, but it probably is.
Daily deal of the day that happens every day.
You can take that to the bank. And so we've, of course, next got our collector community images, where we gather all of the incredible and wonderful images that you guys submit to us on various platforms. And Rob has the unfortunate task of only choosing 3 per episode. So we've got 3 of those today. And then we've got our pop culture headlines being read live to you all. Now, these are not all of the ones that are going to be happening today, but just a few. Then we're going to be hearing from the blog, and then wrapping up the whole show with This Week in Gaming. So, Mr. Andrew Seco, talk to us.
I'd like to talk to you about the play I was in second grade. I mean, happening today.
There you go. Is that
We've
happening
got
today?
The play's happening today.
the play
play's the
from
thing.
my second grade. Yeah, you guys remember Jack and the Beanstalk. We've got some streams going on today. It's this one. Thank you for watching it. Keep watching it, because there's
You are
so
one
much
for
that's happening
one,
today.
everyone. Yes, well done.
You guys are doing great. And to reward you, we'll do something of a giveaway. Or at least we have giveaways that are happening now that you can participate in. We've got the Silk Fine Art Print by Ji Hyung Lee on our site, running until June 11th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And that's at side.show/web spinning. That is
Nice.
so cool. I love it.
It's like an internet DJ, web spinning. Get
An
it?
Internet DJ.
Sorry.
The
Caffeine's still
espresso's
working.
kicking in. The
Yes.
espresso's kicking in. Really cool stuff. We've got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Fine Art Print by Arno Kiss, which is on our site running until June 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And that is at side.show/Zord of the Rings, which is still my favorite little link here. Yeah, still an absolute favorite. I can't hear it in Zord's voice, though. Do you think you guys could help me?
I don't know about that one.
Okay, well, then we've also got...
voice.
I thought it was just all the Power Rangers.
Alpha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
all I
know
got.
I don't know.
I
what
thought Zord
Megazord
had a
sounds
voice.
You just
like.
have to be like,
I mean, he does. It's like generic deep voice.
You can be the pterodactyl. Pterodactyl.
Yeah, I had to throw them upstairs. They're up there now. But yeah, I'll happily be. I look good in pink.
Perfect.
confirm.
Okay. So the next one we have up is the Thor Infinity War 6th scale figure from Hot Toys. Our newsletter giveaway running until June 30th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And that is at side.show/newsworthy.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And just so you all know, I'm not eligible to enter, so you're safe. Go ahead. Side.show/news.
Yeah, she's not allowed. So
She'll
we've
find a
got
way.
that.
Amy
We-
finds a way.
I do want to highlight a few different things, not necessarily giveaways, but did you know that we have fan auditions for Level Up Week's Cobbled
Yes.
Cosplay? Cobbled Cosplay is a contest full of fashion faux pas, panic, and aluminum foil. It pits two contestants against each other to recreate a real costume or outfit in only 10 minutes. The twist is that you can't use any props, existing accessories, or pre-made costume pieces. So if that sounds fun to you, and it definitely is fun, can confirm. If you want to compete, submit your audition videos right down there, side.show/cobbled cosplay auditions. I
Yes.
highly recommend it. Even if you don't win, like I have never won before, you still have a great time, and you yourself can try to be the best that there ever was.
It's
It's not about
But we
getting back
have-
down. It's
It
about
takes
getting back
guts
up.
to
Yeah.
Yeah.
to show up and wrap yourself in
I have so
tape
much
and
respect
tinfoil.
for all three of you because I've never done it. All I've done is host it. Like I
I know,
am
you
so
need to do
scared.
it. Honestly, we need to swap one day. I'll host. You need to do it because I want to see what happens.
Comics
have-
Hall takeover. Paul, you, me, dance floor. Let's go, bro.
Let's do it.
Dance off, bro. Distract
Is this? All right, now I've figured out my new favorite dance move. But while I've got your attention,
Star
hey,
Lord Shuffle.
registration is now open for Level Up Week. Our week-long celebration of all things gaming begins on June 14th. So you can register now for special perks like exclusive contests and reward opportunity alerts that are only available to I can't say this word apparently today. Registrants. Someone help me.
Registered
Go to
ants.
No, everyone let
registered
me figure it out.
and side.show/level up 21. So we will see you there.
Oh, you know, Michelle Schwartz, before we move on to our next bit, asks a good question. Are you guys bummed that you aren't doing that anymore? And I assume she is talking about Cobbled Cosplay. Now, it is fun for me. Like, it's fun either way because I'm just hosting. But is it, would you guys like to do it again, or is it fun for you to watch the fans do it?
I've done it enough times to watch others do it,
You're good.
but it is fun. It's the best is that we have no idea, and we truly have no idea. And I can speak to this because they specifically hide the spreadsheet that has the prize on it from me for some reason. And I have no idea what I'm going to be. So it's literally live on camera. I have to start planning the costume. That's a lot of fun, actually, for me. I like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like being able to shock everyone with my sewing machine.
That was great.
Yeah. And I've
It is
never won
shocking.
yet, so I'm always game to go again and lose again.
You know, I would like to throw down for Court of the Dead. I would like to be like if we do like a Court of the Dead with fans and stuff. That would be the one I'd like to rep. But I'm also always happy to share the wealth because I love watching what other people come up with and going like I would have no idea where to start with that. Like during the Star Wars week when they did it was IG-11. It was not 88, IG-11, I think. And Joe Lombardo would do it again as long as he's not up against Missy, the reigning champ. Yeah, it's
True.
so much fun. I mean, so you guys need a chance to experience the fun. And in your auditions, you don't have to cobble a cosplay.
No.
We just need to see your space and see that your camera ready. So
Yep.
save the tinfoil for the show.
And just, you don't need the sewing machine. You don't.
Yeah.
But something you might need to do is go to side.show/see you there. Do you want to be a part of Sideshow's Sideshow Con? Because
Yes.
the writing is on the walls. Paul?
Perfect transition. Thank you.
Paul, back to you, Paul.
Back
I feel like Michael
it's my
Scott is like-
news.
We need
Not-
to
not-
rehearse the news.
And now here's Paul with the weather.
And now here's Paul. With,
It's
please
raining.
tell me about this.
So, side.show/see you there is going to be your opportunity to sort of get in on our Sideshow Con floor. Now, if you are in the Let Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group, that is the first post that you are going to see right now from Autumn. She dropped it from her account. Now, if you're not, you can join the group, side.show/geek group, or you can listen up, and I'll tell you right now. And all you got to do is basically get outfitted for however you would go to Sideshow Con. Like now, are you going to have are you going to be in cosplay? Are you like one of the casual people like me? Like I just go super comfy to any con that I've ever been to, or do you have the big was it like the art print tubes? What are they called? Those backpacks.
Yeah, just the backpacks with the print tubes. That's what I
Yeah,
call them.
Yeah, that has the season 7 of Arrow on the back, or something, or whatever it is. So all you got to do is, of course, have take a head-to-toe photo in a well-lit area against a blank wall. Now that can be preferably an all-white wall, just because when we cut everything together, it would be a lot easier. But again, head-to-toe photo. However, you're going to be sort of ready and decked out for Sideshow Con, and it's got to be as high resolution as you can possibly get it. So side.show/see you there. Everything that I said will be much more well said when you follow that short link, and all of the instructions and directions that you will need will be there as well. So we'll see you guys there.
I'm
Very
really
excited.
excited. And that, as far as I know, is everything that is happening now at Sideshow today.
Curry Katsu says, I need to know which artist will be attending so I know which books I'm bringing to get signed in my rolling crate. Oh, man. Don't get us
real.
started. Yeah.
I'm sorry when you said the bags with Arrow on the back. I have these flashbacks to people collecting as many as they could, and then by like Sunday of Comic-Con, they've made like a dress or a jacket out of those things, and I'm just like, who are these people?
They brought their
Who
sewing
are you
machines.
people?
People bring their sewing machines to Comic-Con. It's
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is a quick real side. There's like a people that make a little living being mobile repair people for cosplayers. Have you seen this?
I've seen someone who brought like a bunch of safety pins one time for like that purpose, but I think they've evolved since then.
Yeah, like they have business cards and like pagers and like just let me know and I'll be there to fix
Oh my
you
god.
up. Hot glue guns hooked up to car batteries and stuff. They're nuts.
What?
I'm stuck on pagers.
Yeah.
They might not be the heroes we deserve, but they
It's
are
good
the
enough for
heroes we
Captain
need.
Marvel. It's good enough for the cosplay repair people.
Sure.
That's true. I saw it on the
is.
news.
Well, Andrew, thank you so much for running us through today at Sideshow, our giveaways and everything that we have got. Now, again, all of those short links, if you need to see any of them again, you can rewind the stream after the show. But the show, Sandy Dwyer says, the show must go wrong. So, moving on to Amy. Amy, what are you talking about right now?
I don't know if you're expecting me to take this off the rails, but I'm not gonna. We're talking about what is now at Sideshow, items that are now in stock that you could have expediently ordered to your collection if any of these tickle your fancy. Up first, we've got the T800 collectible figure by 3-0. Sideshow and 3-0 present the T800 12th scale collectible figure from Terminator Dark Fate. This figure stands approximately 7.08 inches tall and features a realistic likeness of actor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Nice.
Add this cybernetic organism to your collection today at side.show/he-is-back.
Nice.
I loved Dark Fate, man.
That's cool.
I'm
I
gonna.
like
This
it,
is
too.
this is gonna upset a lot of people. That was actually the first Terminator film I ever saw. I went
That's
back
right.
and watched
Well,
the
there you
other
go.
ones afterwards, but I enjoyed it a lot.
That's actually good.
Just
That
wanted
means
to
you
put
weren't.
that out there.
No, that means it was a good film, I think, because you weren't colored by nostalgia. Like your
Yeah.
expectations were baseline. I think that's
Yeah.
actually good feedback.
Yeah, and I had just as much fun going back to the originals and going, oh, okay, this is why all my friends are obsessed with Sarah Connor.
That's
So, so again, that is at side.show/he-is-back. That is a 12th scale. And I love those
Nice.
12th scale pieces. They
Look
pack
at
a lot of detail.
The
into
cut
those.
and so on. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's fabric. That's a fabric costume. And it's like this big.
It's tiny.
All right. So up next, we've got the Critical Role Chronicles of Exandria, the Mighty Nine Deluxe Edition book by Dark Horse Comics. Now, this is a book, but it is also so much more. So this is straight from the second campaign of the wildly popular Critical Role web series, which just ended. No spoilers. This is the deluxe edition of the Chronicles of Exandria. Over 260 pages. It's actually 264 pages of art created by the Critical Role fan community with accompanying text written by Liam O'Brien, Taliesin Jaffe, Danny Carr, who is their lore expert, and the cast of Critical Role. It's all about the characters, the history, kind of the events and villains. This art book is the perfect way to revisit the beginnings of the Mighty Nine through the in-world perspective of expositor Beauregard Lionette in the Archivists of the Cobalt Soul. Archivist is a hard word to say.
That sure is.
And then I pulled just a few details for the deluxe edition. It's got a faux leather foil stamped cover, a decorative clamshell, an annotated map of the Dwendalian Empire by Critical Role's official cartographer Devin Rue, a triptych style lithograph of the characters, character sketches, a flyer for the traveling circus, an invitation to the lavish chateau, blueprints blueprints for the Tinkertop Bolt Blaster 1000, a pamphlet on the Traveler, who is a very fun deity to worship, and embossed flower sketches on vellum. This is insane.
Nice.
You can check this out at side.show/intelligence check. And I did want to show you guys real quick.
Hey.
I have the non-deluxe edition, like a chump, which has this cover. But this is the kind of artwork you can expect inside.
my
This
God, that
is
is
all from the
beautiful.
fan community.
Hashtag fake fan.
I know. Just terrible. This is so cool. And for those of you who may be still catching up, you haven't caught to the finale yet. This is a nice portrait of Yasha and kind of a
That's
dedication to the Stormlord, the mysterious deity she worships. There's just so much going on in this book. But if you're still catching up, there's no massive spoilers because it does cover mostly just the first half of the campaign.
Wow.
And then this is a coffee table book that could also serve as your coffee table.
Yeah, that's huge.
Beautiful stuff. I
Proper
love it.
release
It's just
wise.
a great celebration of the fan community. Again, at side.show/intelligence check. And then we've
Nice.
got the Loki 6-scale figure by Hot Toys. Oh, perfect timing. Marvelously crafted based on the image of Tom Hiddleston as Loki in the movie Avengers Endgame. This figure features a head sculpt with a significant likeness of the actor, a finely tailored costume, with screen authenticity, highly detailed weapons and accessories, including a long scepter, a short scepter, a pair of daggers, a tesseract, Loki's gold helmet, a muzzle, a pair of handcuffs, and a movie-themed figure stand. You can pre-order him now at side.show/half-brother. Oh, he's adopted. He's adopted.
He's adopted. Yeah.
Spoilers, it's not all Asgardian.
If you guys were hyped up on that first episode like I was, this is definitely one that you want to have in your collection. And then we have a featured deal for you guys as well. If you're looking to bring home another Avengers character, we've got the Iron Man stealth suit statue by Sideshow. This is from the Avengers Assemble collection. Tony
so
Stark's
dope.
stealth suit armor trades the classic red and gold for something a little more covert. This suit has sleek blue paneling with a lighter matte blue on the legs, arms, and faceplate. The resin statue also features a light-up function in the hands, chest, and eyes with an alternate red glow as opposed to his usual arc reactor. You can activate stealth mode with these red reactors to for an exciting display option in your Hall of Armors. It is priced currently at $370, but you can take $50 off with the code STEALTH50, and it also has free US
I was going
shipping.
to say it's shipping, yeah. Free is, that's a
Side.show/feelingblue.
Oh,
And of course, this is in perfect scale with the rest of the Avengers Assemble collection. So if you just picked up the Thanos Modern Age or Classic, if you got your Captain Marvel who's shipping out, you want to pick up the Iron Man stealth suit to go with them at side.show/feelingblue. Use STEALTH50 for $50 off and get free US shipping.
cool.
Nice. Hey, Andrew, we got a note for you from the audience.
for me.
Oh, well, stealth suit was gone, but it was you were about to be repulsed, as someone said.
Yeah, that was dangerous. It was dangerous,
It
but I
sure
didn't see it there.
Well,
I couldn't.
This is a tricky business. Thank
too
you
stealthy.
so much, Amy. Now, we are going to move on over to Mr. Monotone Matt Wessel with a fan favorite, because it's all about you. You're the
Oh,
fans,
about
and,
the
and you
fans.
are our favorite. Our next segment.
The collector community. In this segment, we get to go through and look at some of the photos of the wonderful collectibles that our collector community has shared. One of the best things about having these great collections is it's show and tell time, right? We have pictures online, and we bring people into our collection rooms and show them everything. We like to extend that into our show here and share some of the wonderful photos that you guys have submitted. We're going to start that out today with the Predator. This
Nice.
is from
Ooh.
random one over on Instagram, and the Predator collectibles are so fun because you can put them in these natural environments, and they always look just fantastic. They always look like they just belong there. Great photo, great composition, a lot of fun. Next up, we have Thor, Cap, and Iron Man. This is over.
Ooh.
This is from
Wow.
Mix Collectibles over at on Instagram, and right in the foreground we've got Amy's favorite Thor, and this is the classic trio from the MCU, and it's one of my favorites, favorite groups of heroes, and I just think this is a great photo.
Oh yeah.
What I love about this one too is you can't. I mean, I know that those are 6 scales, but if you were just scrolling through Instagram, you'd totally think that was a promo.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I love the touch of Tony holding the helmet too.
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
I
that's such
noticed
a
that too.
nice subtle touch.
What I like to think too is that since that's the nano suit, he would have had to actually have the nanos form the helmet and then intentionally take them off so that he could pose with it.
I wasn't gonna say
Tony.
it.
But it's totally Tony, and he'd be like, wait a second, guys, and then hold it. That'd be great.
Which is also the name of his blog.
Right.
Tony.
It's all about branding.
Yeah, his zine actually.
And then
he'd be like, Cap, you get to hold something. My turn.
Right. He doesn't know what do I do with my hands? I don't know what to do.
You got a hammer, you got a shield. What do I got?
I know. There we go. All right. And then we have the Heavy Mandalorian. This is a great shot.
Oh.
This is from Morpheus Visions over on Instagram. And you know what I love about this is I had to look at this picture for a little bit to figure out exactly what was going on. You got this monstrous Mandalorian gonna ninja kill this poor stormtrooper. And I just love that he's like the size of a house, and this stormtrooper has no idea what's gonna hit him. So this is just a lot of fun. It's a great example of playing with your toys in creative ways. So if you would like to see your pieces featured in this segment and share your collection, you're going to go to side.show/how to share. And we have quite a few ways that you can submit photos of your collections and your collectibles. So check out all the details there. Side.show/how to share.
Yes.
That last one needs to go on the Reddit that's like pictures taken moments before disaster.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's a great one. And like I said, I was like, wait, that's a stormtrooper. That's not the Heavy Mandalorian. Oh,
Oh no.
Uncloak.
Yeah.
He's like Drax. He's just, he's too fast.
I hope he
Can't
makes
see him.
another appearance. I really hope he makes another appearance.
I would be surprised if they didn't. But
Yeah.
Again, the speculation show is at 10:30. So thank you all so very much. If you're still hanging out with us, we're just about halfway through now. Rob, can we bring up the schedule really, really fast? We just ran through today at Sideshow, now at sideshow.com, our deal of the day, and Matt just took us through our collector community. Up next, we have got Mr. Andrew Seco live in the chair to run us through the pop culture headlines. Talk
Beautiful.
to him.
All right, let's dive in. We've got two more joining the cast of John Wick Chapter 4. I love John Wick so much. According to Deadline, we've got Shamir Anderson joining in an undisclosed role. And we also, and that is Shamir Anderson. And then over there, we've got Bill Skarsgård, who you might recognize from It. He plays a rather delightful Pennywise. And he's also joined the cast in an undisclosed role. That's news from Collider. I have no idea what's happening with this movie, but I'm ready for every single bit of it. But like they keep announcing new casting, and I'm like, how? Where are you going to put them?
It's like the Super Smash Bros of really good actors.
Yeah,
I heard
It's gonna be awesome.
all the stops.
I heard Andrew Garfield's going to be in this one too. That's a Spider-Man joke.
Oh, I get it.
I know nothing of the sort, and as your local pop culturian, I will not report on it. We've also got big news from DC Comics, which is that DC Comics' Batman writer Cameron Johnson has been cast in the CW's Batwoman as Luke Fox, aka Batwing, which happens to be the very character that he just released a comic for as the writer of that comic. So he is both Batwing and the Batwing writer. So the announcement came on the same day as his Batwing comic being released. I just don't think anything could be cooler or more gratifying.
Yep.
I think the costume looks fantastic. Everything about it, I am just completely enamored with it.
I hope he uses that in the writers' rooms, and he's ever like, "Well, I don't think Batwing would do that. Oh, we should ask him."
And he just turns around in his chair.
He's the
obnoxiously.
manager. I am the manager.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I think that's the way it should be, and I think that's going to make it like so much better. If you don't know, Batwing is actually Lucius Fox's son, who
One of his sons, yeah.
That costume,
one of his sons.
incredible. I love that costume.
who looks that cool.
Yeah.
So you can check out Batwoman and what's going on in that world. And when you finally get to see Luke Fox, it's going to be on Batwoman premiering on the CW now. If you want to stay up to date on all of the pop culture headlines that we do every single day, Sunday through forever, you can go to side.show/pop podcast, or what's the other one? How do people say that?
Popode.
Podcast.
Side.show/PopODcast.
That's the one. Guys, thanks for listening.
All right, Andrew, thank you so very much. And again, side.show/pop podcast to hear this angelic voice every single day. Now, moving on to our next segment. Amy, I'm actually really excited for these two. I'm getting into it because one of them I looked up, I think like a couple days ago, and I saw it come across like while we were working. I was like, I don't actually know the answer to this question. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Amy, please talk to him.
All right, we've got a couple of things from the blog. Not only does Andrew read pop culture headlines like an angel, but he also writes pop culture news like an angel. First up, we've got Lando Calrissian's best quotes. He's not a system, he's a man. In fact, he's the man. First introduced in Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, Lando Calrissian is one of the most smooth-talking and sly characters in all the galaxy. He's a card player, a gambler, a scoundrel, and while everything he says is charming, these lines might just be a cut above the rest. Go to side.show/smoothcriminal to see which top 10 quotes of Lando Calrissian's made the cut. This one's so much fun because you just hear it in both Don Glover's and Billy D's voices as you just what have we here? Just like the whole time.
Not a bad combination.
No, not at all.
Good.
Really great casting.
And Smooth Criminal.
Mm-hmm. Well done, Rob.
Yeah.
Good link, yeah.
Thank you, Rob. Up next, we also have, is Thanos immortal? Thanos, the Mad Titan, has had quite a few different origins, which we've also explored in a previous blog. I think we link off into that so you can dive even deeper on Thanos here. But naturally, depending on the origin, he has different powers and abilities. But despite their difference, no matter how many times the cosmic Ghost Rider tries to interfere, Thanos will always become powerful and deadly. It seems he's obsessed with death, and no matter what twists and turns his life takes, he returns to his path of evil. It is his obsession with death that permanently prevents him from dying. But was he born immortal, or did he gain immortality through other means? Grab your Infinity Gauntlet and hold on, because this story is a strange one. Go to side.show/notdeadyet, which is also the title of a really good song I've been listening to this week. If you want to learn a little bit more about Thanos and his undying pursuit of death itself.
This is the best picture that you could have picked. Like,
this is an awesome picture.
That is so cool.
Was this from Thanos Wins? This was the Donny Cates
Cates
Thanos Wins, which I think was his first big Marvel project.
Yeah, that was like Thanos 12. I think he took over in the latter half.
Yeah.
It's a really, really cool arc, and I think it shows how far Thanos will go to get what he wants.
No matter how many times Cosmic Ghost Rider goes on a hangover adventure with Punisher Thanos baby strapped to his chest, it never works out.
It just does. What are you going to do with baby Thanos?
You can learn more at side.show/notdeadyet. And for these and even more updates, you can go to sideshow.com/blog. Every single day, we've got new updates for you, be it the pop culture headlines, the latest comics haul covers. We've got tons of content, best quotes, submissions from outside contributors, just bringing you the best and biggest in pop culture topics every single day.
Yeah, more content than you guys know what to do with, I promise. And
more content than you could ever probably read.
but you can try.
Yeah,
I challenge all of you to try. We're watching you. Yes, and again, before we move on to our final segment, again, wherever you're watching, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, like, comment, subscribe, because as someone in the comments said, every time you like this video, Andrew gets another feather in his angel wings. So please do that so he'll soar like an eagle, or an angel. I should have just went with, stayed with the angel thing forever. You know what I'm all trying to say. Now, moving on to Mr. Monotone, Matt Wessel, taking us through. I think, this has now become your segment.
My segment of Weekend Gaming, if you like gaming, which I like gaming.
Boy, do I.
Sometimes. That's the monotone version of me, but he hasn't made an appearance for a while. I need to do some more reviews. All right, here we go. We're going to talk about the Weekend Gaming, and the week is a little slow. People are starting to reserve some of the best news for E3, which is coming up. But we still got some cool stuff coming out, and we're going to start out the segment with something I'm super excited about because it's my favorite beat 'em up of the 90s era. Arcade 1-Up announces the Simpsons cabinet. The company known for their scaled-down arcade cabinets is
Sick.
bringing us the classic 90s beat-em-up, The Simpsons.
No.
Yeah, I was really excited. The 3/4 scale cabinet will feature 4-player controls, light-up marquee, classic artwork, and an exclusive stool. Players take control of Homer, Marge, Bart, or Lisa as they battle their way through Springfield in a quest to rescue Maggie. This was a game I could not get enough of. I actually have a multicade right here, and Simpsons is on it. We play it all the time. So one of my favorite machines. It's got the 4-player controls,
Nice.
the side art, and everything is just right on point. Really excited for this one. So a big news in the whole game room
Oh man.
gaming side of things. I'm guessing it's probably going to be pricey too because it has a stool and the lift and everything. But I don't know. I don't have room for it, thankfully. Yeah.
This is the one I'm thinking of, right? Like the scroller.
Yeah,
right?
it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up with a really big, beautiful sprite graphics.
And Marge has the like life is hell bunny ears inside the
Okay.
Yeah,
hair.
and like you can the characters will pair up and pick each other up, and it's
Bart has the skateboard, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
That
and Marge
he's
has the vacuum cleaner.
The
I think
vacuum.
I mostly played Marge and Lisa.
we had a little get together a while ago, and I booted that up with some people who'd never seen it before, and people were just playing it and taking turns, and it's a great game. It's a great one-up to have. So if you don't have any, this is a great place to start your arcade one-up collection. Be warned, these things, people will have dozens of these things in basements, so they're very addictive as well. These
Nice.
are really
I'm
well
gonna try like hell to justify having one of those in my home.
done. They're the kind of product, and I'm gushing a little bit. I'm sorry, but they're really, really well done. You can tell the people that make them are really passionate about it. So
How do we
All right.
convince our bosses that we need this in the office?
I know, right? Right?
It's a standing desk. It's a standing desk.
There you go.
Standing desk.
It should fit in that in the cubicle budget. All right. Next, we have an interesting piece of sort of quirky gaming news. There's a unique gaming console coming out, a handheld. It's called the Playdate. Playdate details have been revealed in a newly released video. Developer Panic shared details of their upcoming handheld system. Originally announced in 2019, the unique handheld system features a high resolution, it's super clear, monochromatic screen, a crank on one side, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi capabilities. The developer also announced that players will receive 2 games a week for 12 weeks via download, included with the original purchase price of $179. For those interested in exploring their creative side, a simple web-based game development platform tool will be available free of charge, and the games can be uploaded to the system. While no exact date was given, pre-orders are expected to begin in July, with the company saying they won't sell out, but will fill orders in the order that they are received.
They're not going to pull a PlayStation 5.
Right, they're going to do their best. You know, still going to be probably tricky to get. There's still processors in there, still difficulty getting that stuff. But I'm most excited. I'll call on you in just a moment, Andrew. I have a point. I'm most excited for the development platform. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Andrew, you had something to say?
There's a crank on there.
Yeah, fishing games. There's a fishing game.
Oh, I was like, so you can play.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like Sid Meier's like Amish life, and you could just churn
wish.
butter or something.
But you know what? If that's the game you want to play, Paul, you can develop it in their web-based platform and upload it, and probably do really well. So
They've made like the next version of Bop It.
right.
I was gonna say I like how you can tell
Reel it
that
in.
the only person that read the This Week in Gaming notes was Matt, because we were all very much surprised that this was on the
I like to be
on the show
surprised.
today.
I like
Yeah.
to be surprised.
Yeah,
Right.
Let's say that's also why I don't read the notes before the show.
You know, when I balked at the price of this thing a little bit, I was like, "Whoa, $179! That's more expensive than a DS." All that kind of stuff. But the fact that I'll be able to, let's say Andrew has one, and he can develop a game for me, and I can develop a game for him. I'm sure Andrew's will be better because he's got a lot of practice at this. But I'll make the butter churn adventure that
Yes.
Paul is talking about.
It's going to be like Oregon Trail, but it's like how far can you get your butter to slide you across
Right.
the state?
Before it
Nice.
breaks, the oil separates. Yeah, something I don't know.
It's
Make it
awful. Please ignore me.
accurate butter churn simulation for the purists. That's what it's going to be. All right, so
Oh.
that is the play date.
That is so rad.
Awesome.
All right, and then last,
Yellow,
we've got
actually.
our new releases. We can run through these real quick. We've got Chivalry 2 coming to all platforms June 8th. Edge of Eternity on the PC June 8th. The Elder Scrolls Online, both on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. And the one on PlayStation 4 is the Gates of Oblivion expansion. Those are both
cool.
June 8th. No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle is on PC on June 9th. Phantasy Star Online 2, this was a cool one to hear about. New Genesis came out yesterday, June 9th. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Now, was a little confusing. This is not the next installation of the Final Fantasy Remake releases, which is supposed to be 3. This is just the upgraded one for PS5 and has Yuffie is added into it as well. That is today, June 10th. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, if you really like to torture yourself. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. I'm probably going to pick that up on Switch because I need some more of those action platformers on the go. Game Builder Garage on the Switch. That one's cool too. Again, it sounds like I'm really interested. I've never developed a game in my life, but I really want to get into it. And then we've got
I was gonna say that's not what I thought that game was at all. It was like just build your dream garage. I was like, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
I would play that one too. I'd be like, I need another lift.
We need to create our own Sideshow game that's like build your dream like collectible room.
Wouldn't that be cool? You know,
you can't overbalance. You have to balance the shelves so they don't collapse.
Yeah.
Segue. There's that feature on our site where you can view it in my room, and it'll do a little
right.
What it puts is a bounding box to see if your thing will fit where it is. I was surprisingly disappointed that it wasn't like a real-time 3D representation of whatever.
Oh.
I was like, I can play with these collectibles. I was like, oh, but the work to make that happen is just crazy. And then we've got Guilty Gear Strive on the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC on June 11th, tomorrow. And then Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, PlayStation 5, it comes out tomorrow as well.
Nice.
That looks like it'll be a good one.
Yeah. That's the one that they've got like that weapon, right? That shoots objects into other PlayStation games.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really rad.
It's gonna be fun. And Ratchet and Clank is a great, and especially this one's like it looks cinematic. Like we're really starting to blend. Like we've always wondered, when's it gonna look like a movie? Ratchet and Clank looks like an animated film that you're playing.
Yeah.
And I forget the new character's name, but I think she's voiced by Jennifer Hale, who's like just a voice actress extraordinaire.
Oh wow.
The new female. I don't follow Ratchet and Clank very closely, but I follow Sam Maggs, who's she's a great comic book writer, but also one of the writers on that game.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. It's got an all-star writing cast. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good one to play.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the weekend gaming.
Yeah, there hasn't been a Ratchet and Clank game for a while, I think.
No, not for quite a while.
Not since 4.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Paul Ong on YouTube says Rivet. That's her name, Rivet.
Rivet. I was
And
looking.
yeah, Jennifer Hale's like Ash in Overwatch. I think she was Cinderella. Like just all these different. I don't know. She's great.
Well, Matt, thank you so much. Now, is anyone here or anyone out there playing anything new since last week? Amy, you still working your way through Pokemon Snap?
I am. Don't shame me, but I've taken a detour for the Resident Evil PTB. It hasn't launched yet, but for Dead by Daylight, just the kind of testing grounds. So they're making sure all the powers are balanced and stuff. And man, that Raccoon City police station map is so cool. I don't have the advantage of having played the remake, so I don't know the map navigation very well. But just they nailed every detail.
That's cool. I'll have to check that out.
What about you, Andrew? Are you playing anything new lately?
Yeah, I'm playing something really new, and then separately from that, I'm playing something really old, Shadow of the Colossus. I don't know if you guys ever played that.
That game
couple
is
times. Yeah, it's a classic.
Classic. Are you playing the remake?
I got stuck on the bird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember any of their names. I'm like, it's the bird.
Honestly, I still don't know their names, and I've probably played that game like 10 times.
I don't remember that. Yeah, I played it a lot, both the originals and the remakes. And I'm playing. I started Bloodborne, which was the. Yeah, I've already been stuck for more than an hour in the first tutorial area.
On next Thursday, we'll see all the stress lines.
Oh my gosh!
I when I had the PlayStation Network subscription, that was one of the free games you could download. Yeah. I played it for 2 hours. I didn't make a lick of progress, and then I just gave up. I have a hate relationship with.
It's frustrating. You know, From Software, they don't mind doing that. They don't mind frustrating the heck out of new players. They do it.
The fact that you have to die to progress, like you have
Dark
to die.
Souls.
I was like, no.
Yep. But I started Bloodborne, and I'm gonna get through this opening area and start unlocking the story. But
I believe in you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
We all believe in you.
You got to be persistent in games.
Andrew, Alex Cutler says, hang on to those wings. That's what you got to do.
I got through. I just got past it.
Nice. Okay.
So thank you, Alex.
See, it's already working, everyone.
I just left. You want to see me run into that mountain? You want to see me do it again? I just saved the game.
JJ Joe just started playing Candy Crush. Nicholas Hildebrand says Dark Souls and Returnal are so hard. Yeah, I won't even. I'm like, if I want to just be frustrated, I'll just go outside. I'm like, I don't need to play video games.
In the traffic jam.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll just try. I'll leave my house at 4 and try to make it into LA by 5. And then I'll have scratched that itch. So, well, everyone, thank you all so very much for joining us on this Thursday episode of New at Sideshow Live. And again, wherever you're watching, like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, because again, every time you like this video live right now, Andrew gets another feather in his beautiful wings. So we will see you all tomorrow at 9 a.m. for the final episode of New at Sideshow Live for this week. And then remember, we have got an entire event next week focusing on video games. So if you were really loving the last 10 minutes of this show, boy, do we have an event for you, because it is all video games all the time. Head over to side.show/level-up21 to register for the event. It's completely free, and all it does is benefit you. You get exclusive giveaway opportunities, exclusive reward codes opportunities, and other, pretty great stuff that we haven't really told you guys about yet, because you just got to register. So thank you all so very much. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as always, don't forget to let your